Yes, guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. And this is your Chelsea versus Everton preview. We do play Everton 12:30 PM on Saturday. We need to try and get another win here to try and get a win streak going into our final 4 games of the season after this, which is Newcastle, Liverpool, Man United, Forest. So it is important we get something from this game, gain momentum, put in a good performance, and I think we will. I go into every single match day, every single review, preview, well, mainly previews of course, with some level of hope, some level of belief that this team will turn up. And look, okay, I'm going to be honest, right? I think we turn up here. I don't think, and Everton will be low block. Don't get me wrong. They will be low block. But nothing's going to stop us from absolutely dominating them. Now, lineup boys, we did get some briefs today. This is before the interview, by the way. So I will not be able to get the quotes from the pre-match interview or pre-match press conference, whatever. So yeah, but there will be a video out reviewing the interview, so I can actually afford to get this up before the actual interview. So yeah, bear with me. But there were briefs out today, and I want to go into them first because I do have a slight different opinion than what other people may think about us being linked to Dean Huijsen. I like the player. He's 19. He's been competing for Europe with Bournemouth. Now, is there a situation where if Bournemouth gets Europe, thus Dean Huijsen reconsiders future, would he stay for another season for Europe? Because Bournemouth would be in Europe if they do get Europe. So whether that happens, I don't know. But the chance of him leaving is high. And let's not forget that his agent is Ali Barat. If you do not know who this is, he's the same agent who got the Caicedo deal over the line, the Nico Jackson deal. He's helped Chelsea like the Gallagher one. He's helped Chelsea a lot. And could we see another scenario? 1 second, my phone's on 5%. But like, could we see another scenario where Huijsen comes to Chelsea because of the agent? I don't think Huijsen hates the idea of coming to Chelsea. I don't think that at all. But with the players we're linked with right now, like Yildiz from Juventus, high potential player, does he fit the system? That's a good question. I can see him fitting the system. He's young. He can go into different winger roles. So I don't think it's the worst idea. Obviously, in Huijsen, we've been linked with Jonathan David, Victor Osimhen again, Benjamin Sesko, Liam Delap. We've been slightly linked with Retegui, which is a new name. That's not really been brought up before. Hugo Ekitike is another one. Victor Gyökeres. So we've been linked to strikers, let's just say. Now the most likely option is Liam Delap. And that's not my opinion. I don't think we should be getting a Liam Delap. But Chelsea are huge admirers of him. Chelsea are willing to meet that £30 million release clause. They see it as a good investment. There's more upsides than downsides. Hence why we got Nico Jackson, since if Nico Jackson doesn't work out, at least we only bought him for 30 to 38 million. So, at the end of the day, because of his goal output in the Premier League, because of his stats, because of his overall performances most of the time, his value will probably be increased, and Chelsea will look for 50, 60 million. So, I do feel like this is a good investment. If it doesn't work out, we can sell on, of course. But who do I think we should go for? Well, in my personal opinion, huge admirer, by the way, of Hugo Ekitike and Victor Osimhen. Now, Ekitike is more of a risk because he plays in the Bundesliga, and we all know how the last few Bundesliga signings has worked out. Nkunku and Werner and Havertz, 3 flops. Bundesliga tax isn't going to fool me, but if he's being linked with Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, then there's something in him. Like, you don't get linked with Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United for you to be sick. And I've watched a lot of him. He has good finishing at times. At times. I'm going to say this very, very clearly. At times, he can have a stink over shot. He can. It's like how Nico Jackson has, but Nico Jackson has more stinkers than hits, so can't really say anything. But I think we should be getting a Victor Osimhen. Now, we won't go for Victor Osimhen because the wages are too high. Understandable, we want to try to keep the wages at a good level. And I do see Victor Osimhen going to Saudi Arabia. Now into the actual game. I think Everton won't be as easy as you think. David Moyes has Scotland playing really good football. However, they lost last week to Man City 2-0. So there is a chance they do start to stink themselves up. There is a chance. But it's not the fact that we can't get through them. I think we can get through a low block, and Everton will be a low block. If they stink it up, if Pickford doesn't turn into Prime Neuer, like every single goalkeeper does against Chelsea, then I think we have a chance to score 3 or 4 past them if we play well. Now, I do want to just point out that Romeo Lavia is fit. He will be in the squad. He will probably get minutes. Kieran McGill did come out and say today from the Daily Mail that he will most likely not start it through bench minutes at maximum or minimum. Obviously, he's an injury-prone player. Like, you don't expect him to start then just to get injured again. So I expect him to be on the bench. So that's the only sort of team news brief we've had. Now into building my 11. Robert Sanchez in goal. I'm not happy saying that, by the way. If you can't tell already. I think we go with Reece James or Josh Achampong at right back. I think Josh Achampong starts. He has to start. Reece James played 90 minutes against Legia Warsaw, 45 minutes against Fulham, and he didn't even come on against Ipswich. But he played 90 minutes against Legia Warsaw in the first leg. So I see Josh Achampong starting at right back. I think centre-backs wise, it's... I don't know. I think we'll go with a Torsten Badiashile backline. I think Cole will get rested. I think at left back we go with Marc Cucurella. No one else. It can't be anyone else. I think centre mid to be our usual pivot. Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, best midfielder in the world. Fight me for that comment. Fight me. I don't care. It's a true statement. At Cam, Cole Palmer. Right wing, left wing. Now, I think George gets to start this game. So... George left wing. Neto right wing. Jackson up front. If Jackson has a stinker, take off Jackson for Madueke, put George up front, Madueke on the right, Neto on the left. I think that's going to be the 11. Score prediction was, I think we will win this game. I think we will win it 3-1. Palmer with a goal. George with a goal. And I think Jackson gets one at some point. I think Jackson gets back on the score sheet. Now, to end off the video with a statistic, because I like my stats, did you know that the one-season wonder Cole Palmer has more goals and assists in the Premier League than Odegaard? I know, like, it's crazy how you have people on X like Wellbeast and irrelevant Arsenal fans saying, look at this one-season wonder. The one-season wonder has more GA than your fucking best number 10 in the world. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, of course, if you like the content. There will be a review out straight after the Everton game. And trust me, I film like as soon as the final whistle blows. So, straight after the Everton game, there will be a review. And I think it'll be a positive one. I hope. And yes, I do have a Chelsea plushie. I love Chelsea plushies, but yeah, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave your score predictions and who you want to see start down in the comments down below. And peace.